Hey everybody, I'm Dr. BJ Hardick. I'm here with my mom today. We're making my favorite dessert. I used to be a total peanut butter cup addict, the bad way, but now I'm a peanut butter cup addict the good way. We make them the health way, the maximized living style. This is not in the book, but it's on the blog here, so we're starting out making some of these. What's the first thing we're doing here, Mom?
Well, the first thing you do, you want to melt some unsweetened baker's chocolate. So 4 or 5 squares, you know, if you're huge on chocolate, melt 5. I'm melting 5. If you're not huge, you know, if you only want a little bit, 4 is probably enough. This isn't a huge deal where you have to measure every single thing. If you have these 2 scoops, one big one, one little one, it really, really works. That's how I do it.
I usually tell people when they're doing this chocolate mix here in the double boiler, the big thing is a lot of people just don't realize that when they do chocolate, they got to do it in the double boiler. That's how you prevent it from scorching, and it tastes real good too. So I usually do, for me, I usually do about a 4-to-3 ratio of chocolate to coconut oil.
I'll show you how to make the peanut butter filling. So again, I use the ice cream scoop full of coconut oil. You can use coconut oil. If you don't like coconut oil, you could use some good, you know, raw dairy butter. You could use the same amount. You could use half and half.
And it's a taste thing too. I mean, some people like things sweeter than others, so just.
You're supposed to use about a half a cup. I don't like putting peanut butter into the cup and then pouring it out and then all that. So I look at a nice big healthy scoop. That looks about the same as that to me. This is the secret. A half of a teaspoon of salt in here because you're gonna add stevia. The salt plus the sugar, that's what makes it taste so good.
Well, not the sugar.
Well,
the sweet thing that we're going to use in place of sugar. So my mom still has some addictions herself. So that you got it. The salt is really what we find brings the flavor out of sweet things, and especially stevia. Chocolate. So that's why we use, again, good organic sea salt.
Right.
So let's get the sugar out here, Mom.
Okay, the stevia is actually going to go in here. That goes in your cocoa. You're melting chocolate, and that is just melting down. You'll put that. Some people don't like the taste, the aftertaste. They say stevia has an aftertaste.
Which I don't agree with.
I don't either. I love it, but add a little bit of cinnamon, makes it delicious.
There's different brands of stevia as well, too. So you got to realize this is super concentrated here.
Yes.
So we just use the smallest amount. You can get it where it's bulkier. And of course, on the recipe and on the blog, it says, you know, what the ratios would be. So make sure you're using the right ratio. But again, sweetness is a personal preference, right? If people have difficulty with the sweetness or the taste of something that's a little more natural, add cinnamon, add vanilla. There's even almond extract and other things people can use to lighten that up. But now we're going to add the actual protein. So of course, we use, again, good grass-fed, raw, organic whey protein. Right. We like perfect protein for maximized living. This is vanilla flavored.
Now that's 1 scoop or a healthy 2 or 3 tablespoons.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine. You then mash it, start mashing it a little bit.
So this is protein, coconut oil, and
almond butter.
Beautiful.
And some salt. You just mash it. Now I get it started a bit.
Here, want me to finish that?
Yeah.
There we go.
And then I like to add, just to give it a little bit of fluidity. And depends how much fluid it needs. But I like a tablespoon of vanilla.
Remember, this is going to go on the inside of the peanut butter cups.
Yes. Okay. Now do this. That'll help to...
so again, this is pure vanilla extract. Make sure you get the stuff with no sugar and no artificial flavors.
Yeah.
Because most vanilla will have one or the other. So we'll keep mashing away at this. But this is going to go on the inside of our peanut butter cups. It's that gooey part in the center.
Then taste it. See, well, you're not done mashing yet, but I taste everything.
Well, if you tell me to taste it, I'll taste it halfway through.
You never know how delicious it is, how much you're going to like it unless you taste it. Stevia is different for everybody. If you want a little bit of stevia, use a little bit. If you want a lot, add some more, but you have to taste it.
Okay, do I taste this now?
That looks really good. You can taste a little bit with the fork that you're not going to use anymore. To me, that's the best part.
It's good.
Okay. This is coming along. Okay.
These are the most amazing dessert, and they just surprise people too, that you can get something that looks so much like a commercial product that you know is so bad for you, and have it high in antioxidants, have it actually healthy. People love it. It's definitely the #1 hit. We're going to actually make them in these little things, and you'll see we only fill them up halfway, so when you peel them out, they actually look like the peanut butter cup that you get at the variety store or the gas station.
Okay.
A lot of people, it's amazing, we've done demos on this before, a lot of people scorch their chocolate because they don't use a double boiler. So this is boiling water, and then this is a little tin that sits up on top of the boiling water but not touching it. Simple double boiler, right?
You don't even want the water to boil so hard that it touches the bottom of the...
It's just
I just use a
It's just
tin.
warming our cocoa.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's ready to pour in.
Oh, diggity. Watch this.
That looks really good.
So this was 5 cubes of the pure...
And that's okay. That'll melt while it's in there.
Mix that up.
Yeah. Now that, again, I often give this a little taste.
I'll get the taste.
Oh, I know you'll do. PJ will do the tasting.
I'm going to match this up a little bit.
To me, it tastes just right.
Now, if it wasn't sweet enough at this point, could you still add a little stevia extract right at the end there?
And just stir.
Yeah. Okay. But I don't think we need to, so let's get putting these in the dishes here.
Okay, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Don't get it. Okay, so I like to pour the tiniest bit in the bottom.
Watch,
so you've
it's
got
not
a
much.
nice, you just cover the bottom.
I mean, that is a driblet.
You cover the bottom of these are silicone baking cups. You could use paper. I experimented with the paper. I've experimented with all kinds of different vessels to do this. I like this best, and when BJ shows how they come out, when we have one that's all finished, you'll see these pop out easily, and I thought that the paper ones were kind of difficult to peel.
2/3 of the chocolate that we started out with should still be in here because that's got to cover up the gooey part on the inside.
Yeah.
So,
okay, good. So now I like to do it. I just use this little scoop, and that seems to work really, really well. And just put it right in the middle. So do you want to do that? I'll take the fork.
There we go.
Yeah, just drop it right in the middle.
Bang.
Yeah. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this too. I don't know. To me, okay, that looks lovely. And then you pour the rest of the chocolate. You could, I guess, get all crazy and, you know, get this all cold first, but now you just pour this on top.
Oh, no, you don't need to do that.
See? And they're beautiful. And then these go into the fridge.
It's like how long in the fridge?
An hour, hour and a half, till they're cold.
It's the worst hour of my life while they're in the fridge. But this is cool. They're right here. They literally pop out real easy.
Yep.
And that might be a little taller than your traditional peanut butter cup, but it looks just like this. And as we bite into this, baby. There's the peanut butter cup kind of look. That's delicious.